Hello, I am glad to be here. I am so happy. I'm excited. Happy Sunday. Did you go to church? How was service? Good evening. And then we are live. And then my name is Fumilola Akitalawiyan. I am the lead coach at the Informed and Reformed Teens Academy. It is an online mentorship academy. We have a curriculum that will run the girls through from the ages of 8 to 18. And please don't say, what if my girl is 18 already? You see, before you know, already when by the time your girl is 10, our opinion about the world is formed. So please don't defer any further. Don't delay any further. Today is the day to eat me up through our community, through our WhatsApp community, through our YouTube community, through Instagram, all of our social media networks. Today is that day to eat me up and begin to walk the walk with your daughter. Please trust me when I say this. I'm not saying it to, I'm not saying so that you can bring your girls so that you can enrich or whatever. No, no, no. I'm saying it because the work that you got to do. Trust me when I say that you can't do it alone. My daughter has been in mentorship since she was 8, this 7 going on 8, and I know how it has helped me. So please, it's not so that my coach is saying this, they want to collect our money. Please let me let you know now. It is not the 100K that you're paying or the 120K that you're paying that the coach is using to maintain or run an academy. Please, a lot goes into these things, but it's so that to help. It's just you pay a token just so that um so that you don't think it is cheap and it is just like that, so that you put an amount of seriousness. Trust me, you don't want to know how much we put into self-development on a monthly basis. Okay, that's my way of introduction. And this evening, what we're going to be talking about is very sensitive, very interesting, and it might be a bit disturbing, but we have to have the conversation. And then it is strategic and intentional that we're having the conversation this month of June. This is June, yeah, and you know that this is Pride Month, if you know what I mean. This is where the left community, all of them come out to say, don't stigmatize us, don't this, that, don't this. And then it is in the faces of your children. Oh, you say, no, it's not right, it's not, that's not in it, it's only in the abroad. Oh, I kid you not. Let me shock you. I have a younger sister that is into, she's mainstream education, she's in education, she's my immediate younger sister. And then we were having this conversation like 3 or 4 years ago, and then she was saying to me as at that time that they had a child in their school that is from same-sex parents. Yes, and it is not in the abroad like we used to say. It is right here in right in Nigeria. So please, if you are still saying, "Ah, no, it is not, no, no, it's abroad, it's this, it's," please wake up. Tell your neighbor to wake up, and please, I need you to inform your I need you to get on this stream, tell your friends, come, let everybody come and have this. I mean, let's come and learn together. This is not that time when you are still anxious about sex conversations, you're still shy. I don't know what you're shy about anyway, because you have sex with your partner. So I am wondering, and don't forget, I'm gonna say this straight up. This is not about having sex or not having sex. No, this is about variants of sex conversation as it concerns your teenage girl. And please don't also say, no, she already knows everything there is to know. I hope you are aware that by the time your teenagers are growing, by the time your teenage girl is growing, she's going to have to make choices, and the way the world will have evolved, and it's not so fun in the next couple of years. This same-sex marriage thing that we're saying will become more rampant. Yes, it is scriptural. More godliness will abound. A lot of things will keep happening. So it's not going to go away. Before it used to be just before it used to be lesbian and gay, but now it has, now you and I know, so it is now LGBTQ plus. So the plus is, we don't know, as at the last time when I was in a challenge, when I was in a training, they were already having about 200 types of sexuality. We have the mixed, we have the fluid, you have all sort of things. So please, this is not the time to be saying, know what are they saying, what are they talking. Rather, this is time to be equipping yourself. Please, 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 and please. And I'm going to say to you again, this is not a conversation about whether you are having sex. No, it is other things, that predisposes teenage girls especially to choices about sex when it is not yet time. All right, so let's get right onto it. Variants of sex conversation to have with your teenage girl. Please, this is just an example. It's more than this. That's why I said this work, it is your work. Oh. Nobody will do it for you. As you are doing your own, me too, I'm doing my own. Because see, what is after us is not playing. What is after parents, what is after girls, what is after young people generally is not playing. So please don't be caught unaware, don't be caught confused, don't be caught in a place where you're not sure. And please don't assume. I assumed, and then it's, thank God. I assumed, oh, it's there in the scriptures that when they are saying everything is okay, everything is fine, oh, my daughter, no, there's no problem, oh, everything is just perfect. Sudden destruction, wow, you know, I open my eyes. What? So please, dear parents, let you and I put in the work. Please let us get on it. Let's not be tired. Let's not be weary. The moment you chose to have those children, the moment you chose to have those children, it becomes your responsibility to walk them through all of these things. And I'll be coming with life examples and all of that. So please let us go right onto it. If they must have, if they are pushing the agenda, I hope you are aware. And of course, you already know that it's not only in diaspora. So the way the people that the abroadians, the way they say, the way the abroadians are battling this is the way the non-abroadians are battling. Everybody is battling. So please, dear parents, please, we're at war. Wear your trousers, carry your bazooka, carry your AK-47, carry everything, and be ready to war the war. For the spirit, for the soul, for the body, for everything, for the destiny of your child. Please be ready to contend. Number one, by now, you're not going to be saying to your teenage girl. Your teenage girl is probably from 13, even 12 now, because puberty has set in, she starts in a period and all of that. So she knows that when they touch her, she's not going to get any pregnant. So she understands that it's not the touch, this is what we're saying. So please don't go and be saying that in this 2025. So, but what conversations can you have with your teenage girl, even as at now? And before I leave that area, please, you have to understand that there's nothing like private parts and public parts. There's nothing like that. Every part of the body of your child is private to her, from the crown of her head to the soles of her feet. There is nothing like, so all those things that they taught us when we were growing up, and then your private part is your vagina and your breast. Please, that conversation has moved. You're the only one left in that conversation. So if your daughter feels uncomfortable with a touch on her hands, please respect it. If your daughter feels uncomfortable, she's not comfortable hugging a particular person, please leave it. Don't pressurize, don't push. Don't say, no, it's your cousin, it's your this, no, it's a body. I told my daughter since age 6 that her body is a temple of the Lord. So that is, so it is a body, it is a temple. So that means everything is private. Everything belongs to the Lord. So it is not her body to do as she wishes. Can you begin to have these conversations early? Say, I'm not sure it's my body, I can do any, I can express myself anyhow. No. Let your girl understand that it is not her body. After all, she didn't create herself. So our body is for the Lord and the Lord for the body. That's what the Bible says. So please begin to have it early now. Before, if you don't be, you say, oh, this is, that's where it starts. Oh, this is my body. I can express myself anyhow I like. No. And your teenage girl want to try you. She will want to try. She want to see how far she can go. I think by now you know that they can try. They like to push their boundaries. So please begin to know now. Your daughter's body is not her body, but in a matter of fact, I asked her, say, really, what are those things about our body? Our body is sacred. Our body is for the Lord. Our body is not for anyhow sex. Our body is for sex today, marriage. All of those things. So you will not know. What that is you forming, giving your daughter an ideology. So that's the way I'm going today. I just thought to mention that. All right. So number one, what are these things? They don't look like sex conversations, but they have sex conversations where your girl child is concerned. Please, once again, I want you to share this link. Let everybody come and learn together, because this is something that has to, as long as you're parenting a girl, it is very, very vital. So, number one, I have told you we're not going to be talking about whether you're going to go and say together whether the conversation is not to have sex or not have sex. No, you're the one that one depends on your values. What do you believe in? I teach my daughter about sexual purity. That's what I believe in. That's what I want to propagate to my daughter. Do you understand? So it depends on where you stand on that. So that's not the conversation. But what are the things that predisposes a girl, to sexualize her body when it is not yet time? Number one, dressing. All the things that was started these days. I watched something on Facebook yesterday, and I found it very, very disturbing. I don't know who saw it. It was disturbing to me. These girls are, and they're not even teenagers, they are primary school girls. One of them was on the floor, and then she was twerking the way even an adult would not do. And two other girls too were seriously twerking. And the saddest part of it was adults were cheering them, whooping, laughing, and then doing a recording. I almost wept. That's how far we have slided. That is how deep we have gone. And this is this same week. This thing that I saw yesterday, their parents. So their parents are even probably there cheering them on. That's a cause for concern. That's disturbing. When a girl is doing what an adult, even when an adult does it, it's off for me. But I don't understand why an adult is twerking. For who? You're in a party and then you're twerking. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then we have now moved from that. We have now moved to girls. Now we have now moved from that to we're now moving to young people, young girls, primary school girls, to working seriously, and it was fun. Adults were recording it, they were sad for me. So these are the things we're talking about. Number one, dressing. How is your teenage girl dressing? Have you seen the latest trend? Have you seen on TikTok? Everybody wants to wear crop top. Everybody wants to wear bum short. Everybody wants to wear. Your daughter, your teenager will want to the exact shape of her body. She wants the clothes that we are sent with all of the cuffs. Cuffs are not fully formed. It's a sex conversation. Those are predisposers to sex. So please, how is your daughter dressing? How is your teenage girl dressing? Please watch it. And I'm going to ask again, you as the adult, how are you dressing? How are you? What does your dressing, what does your dressing portray? Till today, I'm a full-grown woman. When somebody describes me as sexy, I pick offense. I'm like, how have I dressed to attract that kind of comment? I want to dress modest. I want to dress beautiful. I don't want to dress sexy. That's me, full-grown adult. I mean, we've been there, we've done that. So when they now address your teenage girl as sexy, and then you think, oh, thank you, you even accept the compliment on her behalf, there's a problem. Trust me. There is a problem. Your teenage girl has no business dressing sexy. Please, if you're watching me, put like in the comment section. Your teenage girl has no business dressing sexy. No, she's a teenager. What's sexy for a teenage girl? So those are the predisposers to sex for your girl. Your girl needs to be comfortable. Your girl needs to be presentable. That's all she needs to be kept. She needs to be kept and tidy. That's all she needs at that point. She has no business being sexy. So all of the things that we do, you go and even buy wig for your girl. You go and buy wig, all those bone straight, bone curve, bone, all of those things. You go and fix lashes. I mean, what's it called? Nails for your girls. You go and fix lashes for a teenage girl. What is the problem? And then you are preaching sexual purity. You know when all of those things happen. You know the kind of attention she's going to be getting. And you're having a sex conversation. What are you doing? Please, I'm saying it again today. Your teenage girl has no business dressing sexy. Please stop it. If you've been doing it, stop it today. This today is not for your teenage girl. Sexy is not for your teenage girl. Sexy is for tramps. That's not who your girl is. You're not raising a tramp. So even when an outsider, when a normal person, even and somebody that is not your spouse, even says you are sexy, you should begin to question your dressing. You as the adult, how much more a teenage girl? So please, dressing. There's a way your daughter will dress that will put a strain, that will put a pressure on her sexual purity journey. And don't forget, before I forget again, as your daughter is growing, the community, the environment she's going to be growing up in is an environment where all of these things will be seen as normal. So it's better you stop normalizing them from now so that she knows that there's a way to dress. Your daughter should be uncomfortable where she wear clingy. I've not said she should wear drab clothing. I've not said she should wear, ill-fitting clothing. I've just said let there be modesty. You and I, we all know what modesty is if we really want to be sincere with ourselves. So please, dressing is very important. That thing they say that the way you dress is the way you are dressed. There's no how your girl will dress, there's no how a woman will dress or a female will dress, that it will not be obvious that she's got breast and bum. So we know that already. So can you not now can you not now call unnecessary attention to a teenage girl by virtue of the way they are dressing? Have you been on TikTok? Sometimes that app is so scary. I find it so scary. I'm like, what exactly is going on? Overdressed, overhyped young children. These girls are just, they are barely 14, barely 15, 16, 17. I remember when I was 16, 17, I knew how I was dressing. I understand that time has changed, but then can we not sexualize our girls? That's a conversation. So that's a variant of sex conversation that your teenage girl is supposed to be understanding. Let her know what dressing is for. Dressing is for modesty. Dressing is to cover our nakedness. So whatever dressing that is attracting the unnecessary attention, it has to be checked. Whatever dressing that is attracting unnecessary attention to your girl has to be checked. The next thing that you want to do, piercings, is a sex conversation. Go and check it. Girls that are already engaging in sex, girls that are already predisposed to sex and all of that, go and check it. All sort of piercings, nose piercings, belly piercings, piercings and mutilations. That's what I should have added. Piercings and mutilations. Piercings and mutilations, piercings and mutilations. That is what happens. So it predisposes your girl to what she's not ready for. Because really, when I'm gonna use myself as an example, okay? While I was in the uni, I maybe in year 3 or year 4, I'm not sure. Maybe year 2, year 3. So I just got this urge. And that's why I say it will happen to your girl. But you are there to guide. You are there to be a guide and nothing more. So, I had that terrible urge, to just pierce. It was just on my head. I just wanted to do my piercing. I must just do my piercing. And I realized that I did the piercing. So I can't remember who helped me with the second piercing. So I had my second hair pierced. I had my second hair, and then that wasn't enough for me. Nothing was chasing me. Oh. I didn't even know what I was thinking, but just to tell you that your girl wants to experiment. So, and then the next thing I had the third one done. And then the next thing I had one done somewhere here. And I was thinking, I was sorry, just thinking. I wasn't thinking. So it's safe to say that your girls are not thinking. Sometimes when they come to say, Mommy, I want to do this, I want that, and then it looks as though if they don't do it, the whole world is gonna fall. Trust me, their parents, nothing is gonna happen. The world is not gonna fall, nothing, no end will come. Nothing will happen. They will just be fine. I wasn't thinking when I did those 3%. So unless the moment I paste all of those earrings and I will just put some stuff, I will just arrange it, arrange it. I will just getting funny people who chase after me. And I was sincerely, trust me, basically I've always been a Jesus girl anyway. So I didn't even have a boyfriend until was it 300 or 400, 300, 400. But I had people that wanted to date and all of that. But in my fellowship, I was all fellowship, I was all God, I was all everything. Do you understand? So I didn't have no business. But the moment I did my piercings, did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now make it worse. And I had one here. So one day, my friend, she just said, "What is all of this rubbish? What is all of this rubbish for God's sake?" And she was one, it was my friend, but I said by herself, she just removed, I was just speaking with her last week and I was still talking about this that happened in school. So she just removed the one here, she threw it away. All of the ones, she said, okay, maybe this one's then. But what do I want to say? Where am I going with my story? Do you know that today, if not that, so that I don't look like a boy finally, it is, I can't remember the last time that I put earring in my ear hole, in the other hairs I have. I'm not sure that is even blocked. So my nieces, they were just, the girls, my girls were just having a conversation and they were asking me, are you still gonna put earrings here? And I told them, I said no. And they said, well, I said, because it doesn't make any sense. Why? So, but I knew what happened. And now so that's just my story. And they say, oh, are you going to allow your daughter to have patience? I said, well, by the time if she's thinking of that, we're going to have a conversation. And she's going to tell me, why do you think you need more patience? I wish that time I had that guidance. Well, I didn't have, I was in school. But do you understand what I am saying? So, piercings. And now these days, because so that they can show the piercings in their belly button, they must wear crop tops. So when your midriff is exposed, what kind of attention do you think you'll be getting? Your guess is as good as mine. So all of these are they are predisposers to the actual sex itself. So watch it. Your girl will come and say, I want to do this, I want to do that. Please x-ray it using the light of wisdom. What should I say? Whenever your girl comes to you, x-ray whatever I request it using the light of wisdom. And then it's not to now shout, it's not to now shut that down. It's not to now, no, it is now to guide that, okay, this is what you need to do, and this is why you need to do. And don't forget, at teenage, your work is no longer, your work is merely guidance, it's merely guidance. So please, whatever you need to do, go and be doing it now, so that guidance will not be tough, so that guidance will be easy. So those are the things that predisposes your girl. The next conversation, the next variant of sex conversation you're going to be having with your girl, you're going to be talking about friendship. This is big, this is major. For a girl wants friends. Oh, trust me, a girl wants friends. I remember when I was a teenage girl, there was a particular girl, I wasn't even a teenager, I think I was a child. So when we lived in the same house, I remember I would go and meet her that and how let's be addressing each other as honey, darling, sweetheart, blah, blah, blah. That is how profound the need of a girl for friends, for friendship is. Girls and friendship, girls and friendship, girls and friendship. You must understand this. So now, this friendship, what is it going to cost your girl? The question is, what is it going to take from your girl, or what is it going to add to her? Most girls have entered sex, most girls have entered a lot of things simply because their friends have entered it. Please go and ask questions. In short, I think there's even an English adage. They say, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. So most girls entered a lot of things because of the friends that they were keeping. Most friends entered a lot of things because of the friends they were keeping. So please, when I say watch out for the association that your girl is keeping, please watch out, because it's going to impact her a lot in her choices, in her decisions, and all of those things. It is going to be it's going to impact her a lot. So please, dear parents, don't say, "I know they're just friends." Don't let your girl make just friends. Let your girl start collecting quality relationship from now. It's not too early. It's not too early. Let us start collecting. Yes, it's a collection. Yes, so it's a gathering. Let us start collecting quality relationships from now. It's going to help her. Why? So that when that pressure becomes real, they form they form an alliance against the pressure. Do you understand? Because the pressure is going to come at them wild, serious. But if she has quality friends now, it will be easy for them to form an alliance against whatever pressure. They can even have a friendship code that nobody is going to. It is possible. It is about grooming, it's about deliberateness and intentionality. So you're going to ask them. You're going to ask them. So be particular. Know their friends. What are the beliefs of their friends? What is the things that are important to their friends? I've told you. When your girl is teenage, invite her friends on. Please don't say I don't want to send a friend with you. That's an error. That's a big time error. You need to know, because you know what the problem is, that if you chase them away, you will never know what it is that that really matters to your child. If you chase them away, you never know what it is that is really impressed upon the heart of your child per time. And these are the things that, and don't forget, these are predisposers to sex itself. Relationships. What kind of friends is your girl keeping? Are you aware? Do you know them? Do you know the parents of your girl, of your friends? I mean, do you know the parents of your daughter's friends? Did you know what they believe in? Invite them over. Encourage her to bring her friends. That was one thing my mom did for us. There wasn't anyone that was our friend that our mom didn't know up till now. Up till now, my mom knew when I was second. My mom knew my friends. My mom knew the friends of our. My mom knew our friends. Our friends were free to come to the house, because then she was able to guide us. She was able to say, okay, this is what to do, this is what not to do. Don't forget, whatever your decision will be, what at that teenage age, please don't forget that you're no longer the most influential in the life of your child. Of course, I think I thought on that a long time ago. You're no longer the most influential. So it is those friends. So question, what are those friends doing? Question, what choices are those friends making? Except your daughter is a strong choleric one. Those are the ones that have the ability to just gather people to them, drag people to them. But if your daughter is angry, your daughter is phlegmatic, they are most it is automatic, it is most certain that they are most likely to just follow the people wherever it is that is in charge. So that's why it is important for you. You need to watch the ancestry of your daughter. Why? Because it is a determinant on her sexual purity journey. The next thing, skills. Dear parents, skills. What will get your daughter a space in life is not beauty. There are too many beautiful people. Too many. What will get your daughter a space in life is not beauty. Mm-mm. It's not beauty. Gone are those days that the people will say, fine girl like you, why are you walking under the sun? Have you seen pretty girls walking under the sun? So please, dear parents, don't have told us. Do not. I said I've told us. I can't remember months and months ago. I said to us, do not do not commercialize your daughter. Don't let everything about your daughter be things like, oh, she's so beautiful. That's all there is about your daughter. Then something is wrong with you. Maybe that you don't know what you're doing yet. She's so beautiful, and then what? Skills. These are the things that will predispose her to whether she's going to work on a sexual purity journey or whether she will not work on it. And how rich is her mind? How is she thinking? What can she do? See, I have told you, it's not everyone that will be not everyone that will be, I don't know that word I'm looking for. But is there one thing that your daughter can be? Then can she be very, very good at that? If it is just one thing, at least one. What are her skills? What can she do? Aside that she's beautiful. Aside that look at her color. And you even invest heavily. You invest heavily in skincare products for your 15-year-old. There's one for the face, there's one for the neck, there's one for the what is all of that? Depending on the what's it called, on the skin color of your daughter, once you get something that suits her, can everybody be fine? Can everybody breathe? But no, there is one for night, there is one for day. Don't misunderstand me. There are times that you go for facial spas and all that you can use all of those as bonding activities. But that's the only thing about your daughter. Everything about your daughter is what we can see. Then something is the matter. because really she needs skills. She needs soft skills, she needs mental skills, she needs physical skills. Which of them does she have? If your daughter were to be in a fix today, can she think her way through? If your daughter were to be in a challenge, in a difficulty today, can she think her way through? Because really, that is the conversation. Because that is what will determine. For example, your daughter she's very beautiful, but that's assignment she cannot do it by herself. She has to go to one boy, and then you want to do a sexual purity journey. You are joking. You are playing. You are a player. So please, can we begin to work on the things that are very, very important? Can you begin to work on our mental skills and our physical skills? And our mental skills is important, our soft skills, and our mental, physical, soft skills, mental skills, and then the third one I wanted to mention, physical. That what she can do. What she can do. Can she help herself out of a fix? Can she not be in? Can she be in a challenge and reason her way through? That's physical. Mental. How is she reasoning? What is in? And then physical skills and mental. Yes, soft. She's gonna be needing that. If she will not be pressurized into going this to going to into deviating, if she will not be she'll be able to think. Why people have why you and I know now why girls have sex on campus for free. Because, oh yeah, I need to do my assignment, I need to do my test. You went to university. Girls have sex for something as simple, as cheap as that. It's helping with my assignment, and the next thing is touching her breast. Yes, that's what happens. It's helping with my assignment, the next thing is sleeping with her. Oh, I can't do this one. I need help. Your daughter is helpless. She can't do anything by herself. Everything, somebody must do it for her. And of course, after that, what happens? Then she gets in bed with him to say thank you. To say thank you. Are you aware that girls use sex to say thank you? How ridiculous, how sad. Girls use sex to say thank you. Why? Because they have become incapacitated because they can't do anything by themselves. I have been in places in my life where I have had to sit down with myself, by myself. Okay, Fumi, what is the way forward? Raise girls with mental resilience. Raise them. It's going to hey, why do people go to okay? Why do girls have sugar daddies? If we must say it that way, why do university girls have sugar daddies? Well, they don't call them sugar daddies; they call them zaddy. Why do they have zaddies? Because they have thought to themselves, oh, they can't raise money for that handout. They can't raise money. They can't raise money for that they can't think and bring money. And I've told you, teach your girls when they need money, they should think, what can I do to make money? As I am right now, if I'm ever in a fix, I am ever broke, I ever don't know what to do people need people to talk? Do people need people to come and do oratory skills? Do people need people to come and write? Then I will work my way out of that challenge. I will by myself, by my God, I will work my way out of that challenge. So that's for me. What is yours? What skill does your girl have? That is what will determine whether our sexual purity journey will be, whether it will be straight, whether it will be challenging. So if a girl is not pressured, do you understand? If your girl doesn't feel the need, what does she need to go and be giving a boy her body for? She can think. She can use her hands. She doesn't. But when she feels pressurized, like what this guy, I don't have a choice. We have seen so, and unfortunately, actually the what's it called? The home movies, they have so I don't know, they have so deep they have so disempowered girls, so much so that any small thing, it must open her body. I'm like, what is this problem? What is all of this nonsense? There's much more to your girl. So these are the conversations. So if you see any lack now, go and be attacking it. As I'm talking, I'm attacking my own. I tell my daughter, she's just 10, say, what if you need money? Ask, mommy, what service can I render? What skill can I render? It's not because I can't provide that thing that she wants, but because that's the mindset I want her to grow with. That's the mentality I want her to grow. So that if you need something, you don't need to start looking for until I need somebody or somebody somewhere that will not be giving you conditions. Unfortunately, many married women, men are still giving them condition because they want to pay the school fees of their children. It's sad, but it's happening. So how do you want to raise your daughter to be sexually pure in this world that we are in this world that we're living in? So parents, please let us sit up. I've talked about your dressing. I've talked about piercings. I've talked about friendship. It's very important. I've talked about skills. The next thing is money. Money is a big variant of sex conversation. Whether you like it, whether you want to argue, whether you don't want to argue, whatever you want to like, whatever. But please don't be pretentious about it. Money is a big part of the sex conversation for girls, because most girls, why they sleep with people is because of money. Trust me. Most girls, the reason they, I'm telling you now, I work with young people a lot. The reason they sleep with men, usually in schools, wherever, is because of money. And it's not big money, you'll be shocked. I have seen someone say to me, Auntie, I slept with her because of 2,000 naira. Yes, 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. She gave her body, she gave her virtue for 2,000 naira. I lie not. So please, money is a part of sex conversation for girls. Let your girl begin to think now. And that's why I talked about skills, because skills will bring money. Do you see the link now? Skills will bring money. Skills will bring money. Let your girl understand it. So can we take attention away from, oh, how pretty they are, how whatever they are, and then begin to think of, how do I maximize the mind of my girl for productivity? That is your business. So that she's not in a fix, so that she's not thinking, until I sleep with somebody, that's when they will give me money. Then, even if there's no now money, so that she has a dignity enough to say, if I don't have that money, self, I am not going to go and sell myself cheaply. These are the things that the girls of these days don't have. Have you seen the trend where it's sad? Well, I see it. I don't know whether you see it too. On social media, the way they throw girls, they say, if you ask her to come to your house, then she will ask for transport fare. Chai, may that not be your daughter? May that not be my daughter? But are you aware that it is happening? Are you aware? Are you seeing? Because I see it. It is happening. It is happening. So they begin to say things to them like, if you, I will send you Tife, please come. What's that? You're a old girl, a old girl that God created. Give brain, get beauty, get everything. And then when somebody is telling her, if you come, I'll give you transport fare, because this has concluded that that is all about this person. So please, dear parents, I need us to wake up. Money conversations. So let begin to teach your daughter about money now, how to make money, how to manage money, how to multiply money. Start thinking it now. It's not too young. There are academies that are teaching young people. Find out these things. That's what you need to do for your daughter, to help your daughter how to make a lot of. Okay, now I don't know about you, but I started late, very late. I started getting intentional about money after I'd passed 35. Mm. So I started late. So am I going to make the same mistake? God forbid, it's not happen. Mm-mm. So now how am I running? I'm running like someone that lion is after, pursuing. Because I know that whatever mistake I made, I must correct it in my daughter. Do you understand? So start teaching about money. Start, if you don't know if you are struggling, money issues, finance issues, you go and start learning about it now. How do I do? What do I do? What can I do? Anybody can make money. If you can offer service, you can. If you can offer service, if you can give value, offer service, give skills, you can make money. Anybody can. So question now is, that money I'm making, how am I going to make it? How am I going to multiply it? How am I going to manage it? Then begin to now also start learning. As I am talking to you, I am learning. I'm in a finance academy where I'm learning. Why? So that I can, better manage my mistakes, and then now ensure that I don't repeat the same with my daughter. That's what I am doing. That's what I am doing. Because it's a big, as you are aware, see, let's not lie to ourselves. Are you aware that most women in this age, in this generation, the reason why they are still tied to whoever it is that they call whoever it is because they can't do anything. They can't do anything by themselves. The person has to buy the bra, the person has to buy the soap, the person has to buy the Maggi, the person has to buy the salt. So whatever the person does, all manner of things, and you're telling me that it's not part of sex connection, you're joking. You are joking. So start now. Start now. Start now. This today after this class, go and start. Go and see how old is my. I have see in this conversation. Are you? I said to myself, the people that will take over, people that will wear them, they have already started the work. Yes. So I'm not going to be there, and my daughter is going to be wondering whether she was a mistake that I am a mother. God forbid, it will never happen. It will never be me. It will never be me. So whatever advantage you can beat your girls, go and start. When I've just told you now that girls are having sex for 2,000 naira, girls are having sex for ice cream, girls are having sex for pizza and shawarma, girls are having. I don't know whether you see this, but I see them, and that's why I can't keep quiet. You post, somebody should come and please buy for me. You now find out what is that. It is a girl that posted, a beautiful girl. Then she will now post, somebody please buy for me. And when you see what that's in there buying, maybe it's ice cream of 1,500. So the man that, or the boy that buys her the ice cream of 1,500 has access to her body. What are you talking about? Dear parents, please. So it's a variant of sex conversation. So have you seen that since when I've been talking now? Have you ever seen me mention don't sleep with this person, sleep with this person? No. But what we're saying is the things that predisposes our girls to sex, especially when you want to be on a when you want your daughter to be on a journey of sexual purity. So please, money connection is big. Let your daughter understand that as long as she can think, she has a brain, she has hands, then she can make money. She can, if it's service she wants to render. And please encourage her. She said, Mommy, I want to start. Teach her how to do principles of simple business. Teach her. If I buy something of 1,000, I can make 1,002. That 200 naira, I can save it. It can be my interest. All those things, please teach them. If you don't know, go and learn. I am also learning, yes, so that I can manage my mistakes and then use it to teach my daughter. That's what I'm doing. I lie not. All right. The next thing, identity. These are the things that predisposes your girl. How does your girl see herself? How does your girl view herself? You yourself, how do you view yourself? Because you are as a matter of fact, in this sexual conversation, you're a big curriculum for your daughter. I learned that. I used my own personal story to learn that I am a big curriculum for sex conversation for my daughter. And don't forget the pressure. The ones that get between a girl and a boy. The one that gets shamed the most is the girl, whether we want to accept it or not. This is how she's loose. She says she's that. So she's the one that gets shamed the most, not the boy. So that's why I say the conversation for your own girl. All this very well. How does she see herself? So a boy tells her, "Oh, you're beautiful," and then she turns jelly and water because what? Because she doesn't know that she's beautiful already. Because she's not seen the mirror. And how sacred does she carry her body? Please, who's going to tell her all this is if not you, the parents? Who will tell her all these things? It is you. Let her understand. Let her understand. That's why I started conversation with this is not about whether private part, public part. It's about the entirety of the body. Your body is not your own. I said to my daughter, look at me. I'm a full-grown adult. But yet, I do not own myself. I cannot live my life anyhow. So this idea that people say these days, I don't know where they get it from. It's from the devil. This thing that they say about, it's my life. It's my life. I don't know. My own life is not my own life. I can't afford to live my life. I can't. That's why you can never, no matter what you do, you never see me respond. Never. I'll just look at you and just take a walk. And that's why there's some things I can never do. Others can be doing them, but I cannot because I understand who I am. So can you begin to have conversations on an identity with your girl? Start now. Start. So that she's not confused. There is a lot of confusion. No. Please, if I say to you there is a lot of confusion, trust me, there is. Girls are confused. Girls look for worth in the places where there is no worth. They look for worth with boys. They look for worth with friends, with drinks, with partying, with all sort of things where there is no worth. So let's begin to build. And how do you build the worth of your girl? What has God called your girl? Then begin to reinforce that every day. So much so that it now becomes like she's proud, but she's not proud. She's just preserving herself because she's gonna need that. If your girl will walk the sexual purity walk, then she must understand her identity very, very, very well. She must understand it. These days that girls want to, have you seen that when one of their friends have boyfriend and they don't have, they feel miserable. Trust me, I've had those conversations. I work with girls. So they feel that their world has ended. Why? Because why am I not beautiful enough? You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. So work on the identity of your girls. Who are they? Outside of the I'm beautiful. Does she really believe those things? Or she just thinks that you are hiking her? And how will she form an identity if you don't get on a self-development work early? That's how identity is formed. When the mind is formed, when the reasoning is formed, then identity is formed. Then she doesn't have to struggle. When other girls are wondering whether they are ugly, whether they are not ugly, whether that's why nobody is asking them out. The other is grounded. Grounded because she knows that yes, there's a life to be lived beyond the boyfriend, beyond the girlfriend. so that when she's ready, and please, I beg you, I'm begging you again. Part of identity is also having a dating plan for your teenage girl. If your daughter is 16, she's 15, please have the dating plan. She's not too young. No, no, no. Dating plan. So these are the mistakes I made. Trust me. It came at big cost to me. So it will be folly for me to now repeat the same error. And that's why I'm sharing this with us now. Your daughter is 15, your daughter is 14. She's old enough to understand the intricacies of relationship. Begin to have a dating plan. Dating plan. This is who to date. This is who not to date. This is who you must never date. This is why you should date. You have to decide for your girl whether it is recreational dating. Me, I don't believe in recreational dating. No, I don't. I even didn't do it. I believe in dating strictly for marriage. But these are dynamics, those are family dynamics, depending on what works for you. So please have the conversation. Don't shy away from these things, because why? The world is different now. I said to my girl, once you're 15 or 14, I'm putting you in an academy where you learn more about these things that I've been saying. So that by the time, so that's part of forming identity for a girl. Please listen to me. That's part of what forms the identity. Because you know what? It is the way, it is your past will say a Muslim person will have indoctrinated a baby, their children since birth. It is the same thing. So that when your daughter is growing, those are the things that she grows with. So that when she's not thinking like a regular girl. So she's not bothered about all of the things that worry the regular girls. She knows that when she's time to date, this is why we are dating. This is what we're dating for. This is what we're looking for. Do you understand? So whoever comes in line and the person doesn't align with what she already knows in her head, please go. It is not so. You're not jumping from boy to boy, but that is rubbish. I don't understand. I don't believe it. I didn't do it. I never did it. It's just my daughter. So I got married. I think I dated 2 people. The first one and the man are married. So please, and even with that, their parents, please. So please, this is not where you'll be saying you are too young. Please, please, I'm begging. You have 13, you have 14. Imagine now. It is programming now. That's what they call programming. Imagine now you now start since the daughter is 13 until she's now 21. That's 7 whole years to have that conversation. There's no how she's gonna bring out more rubbish. No, it's not possible. But it is now when she's 25, when she has already done trial and error. May that not be your daughter, may that not be my daughter. So there's no room for trial and error, not now. Especially if you have made mistakes, can you ensure that your daughter does not? Can you help? Can you help? Don't say, me too. I made mistake. Yes. Can you use your mistakes to teach? That is what some of us are going to be doing. Teach with your mistakes so that you don't repeat the same. And those are the things that form identity. So that you don't understand. She let her understand that this is a no-go area early. So there's no confusion as to these things. Identity, because it's big for a girl. It's big for a girl. How does she see herself? How does she see herself? I don't know. There's a group I read things and I'm like, what? Say, and then we're in a relationship, and then the next thing he said I should sleep with her, and then the next thing he started changing to husband. Say, what? Where are the mothers? Where are the fathers? Where are the people that are guiding these young people? And if you see their age is 17, 18, 16, I lie not. So that's why I said I'm not going to be talking to you about whether you're having sex or not. No, what predisposes? When a girl feels that when I sleep with this person, that's when I feel she will trust me, and then nothing you say will make any difference to her. Because that's what our identity back kit has told her. So what are you saying to your girl? How are you developing her mind? How are you developing her brain? How is her self-development work? Because that is her identity work. Then the next thing, the appetite of your girl. Appetites. Yes. Entertainment, books. Some girls have never had sex, but they know everything about sex from 0 to. I used to be in that WhatsApp group when I was in university. Oh, all the music, all those romance novels. Oh, I hope you know that it's doing a damage to the mind of your girl. Yes. So if your girl wants to read, there are clean novels that she can read. Let nothing pollute that innocence. That is what you're after. Let nothing damage. Let there be nothing damaging to that innocence. That's what you're after. So you must be concerned. What's she reading? What's her appetite? What's her appetite? What's she feeding on? What does she like to? Some people, some girls, if a book is just 30 pages, but if it's self-development, no, it's problem. But if it is 800 pages, or it's romance, it's dark horror, they will sit down with it. You should watch it. They are predisposed to sex, yes. And you know how you used to, that time when I finished reading all those rubbish books, then I will not be able to sleep now when I was in university. Yes, now. Nobody taught me. By myself, I had to adjust, I had to start reading other things. So it's the same thing. And don't forget, this is teenage. The hormones are raging. It's raging. Already, she doesn't know how her body is doing that. Then you now want to go and add romance to that. Romance that will now explain implicitly the act of love making itself. Then she will consume all of that, consume all of that, consume, and then she wants to do the sexual purity work. How's she gonna do it? Help your daughters. Help them. And don't forget, the natural body will crave all of these things. That's why I say again, get on them. Your daughter, they will not be yeah, already the book for the month now already say, have you carried, have you read, have you read? So it will not be easy. It's not be a walk in the park. But the earlier you start, the better. What are her appetites? What are the entertainment she's consuming? What are the entertainment she's consuming? What's she watching? I'm coming to parents, but let's talk about the one for girls first. What's she watching? What book is she reading? Then the next thing, the next variant of sex conversation is the mind. How is the mind? And you think that all of this is what goes into the mind. So what is not in the mind is what will now be acted out. Yes, now out of curiosity. Oh, I've read, this is, he kissed me and I felt this way. Then they want to experience it now. Yes. So what is your mind? What is your daughter feeding on? What's her mind? What is the state of her mind? What are you doing together? That's why you must deliberately. And don't forget, I've told you. Don't forget, even though your own daughter is deeper life, she has friends already. I hope you are aware. So please, they may not be friends like that, but she has classmates, she has acquaintances that are already into all of those things. Yes. I hope you are aware. Please, I hope this was not a surprise to you. So that you know, when I say don't hide, don't, there's nothing to be ashamed of. This is the destiny of the daughter we're talking about. So have the conversations. What's in your mind? What's in your mind? What is the mind of your girl full of? The next variant of sex conversation is personal hygiene. Teach them personal hygiene. Just before I was teaching my daughter the difference between where the we is coming from and then the hymen. Teach these things. Yes, some girls, they have slept with them unknowingly because they didn't know. Please don't even say that. No, that is not possible. It happened. It has happened. They didn't know where the hymen is. They didn't know the one where you used to wee. So until the penis was going in, no, the anti-boy will lie. Say, no, I'm not doing anything. No. It's just for me to just come in just going once and out and come out. And then the girl has been trying to keep herself. That is the end of it. Personal hygiene. Let her know her body. Does your daughter know her body? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's her body after all. She's a teenage girl. She's already doing her period. Her breast is already full. Her bum is already out. So what's there to be ashamed of? So if you are not comfortable saying these things, please stand in front of him. If you have a teenage daughter, and the thing is that if you have started the conversation early, it's not be had at that stage. But if you are starting late, no problem. Let your daughter understand clitoris. Let her understand hymen. Let her understand virginity. Let her understand all of these words. Let her understand the process of period. Teach her. Is your job. If you don't know it yet, please go and learn so that you can teach her. Don't forget, the law of first mention is very key here. The law of first mention says that you are likely to believe what you hear for the first time from whoever said it to you first. And that's what they will say to them. No, don't tell anybody, and they will keep quiet. Girls that have been abused, molested, don't tell anybody. They will keep quiet. They will not say a word. First mention has come in. So please, teach them how to care for their body. Let them understand. If you see the one I wore with my daughter on this one, their armpits, those sensitive parts, that once they touch you there, you are gone. Let them understand it. Yes, teach them. It's a variant of sex conversation so that she knows her boundaries. Why are you doing it? So that she can know her boundary. Let them know. So some people you tickle them, some is just tickling. Once you tickle them, they are gone for life. Let your daughter understand. Some if it's the feet, you touch them on their, you tickle their, what's the feet? Yeah, no feet. You tickle the feet, they are gone. Some you play with their hair, they are gone. Can you teach her so that she does what she knows? That's she knowing her body. Plus that was the hygiene. Plus I should have said personal hygiene. I mean, I should have said personal hygiene and body knowledge. That's what I should have said. So I'm saying it now. Personal hygiene and body knowledge. Let her know. It's a variant of sex conversation. She must understand so that she knows she knows where not to go. She knows the kind of play not to play. She knows to protect herself for herself. She knows that how once somebody touches my hair like this, how it is this. So she will know. So let her understand. There's nothing. Please let your daughter know there's nothing to be ashamed of about their body, about their femininity. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Let there be no conversation that you should not be able to say. It's your daughter. It's her body. Why won't you mention it? So if you prefer one boy to go and be saying one lie to her, one song, one evil demonic somebody to go and be lying one lie to her, other than you depending that God has given the responsibility. And don't let the fact that their teenagers fool you. That's one thing I found out. You assume that they know. You'll be shocked at the level of their knowledge. You'll be shocked. They don't know as much as you think they do. Even though what they know is the warped version. For example, in church, I was talking about masturbation, and they were asking me what masturbation is. I think they didn't know what masturbation was. And I said, masturbation is when a boy is touching up, is spending by himself, or a girl is touching vagina by herself to get sexual pleasure. And they say, oh, and then they mention one very horrific name for it. So they know it. They just know it in the warped sense. So why don't you say what is right? You say what is right. You teach what is right. It's part of sex conversation. Then the next thing, teach your girls. If you, as a matter of fact, if your girl is 11, 12, let your girl know about fertility, about egg harvesting. Let your girl know it. She's not too young. Trust me. We're having our routine. I was sharing with my friend. We're having our routine sex conversation talk with my daughter, and then I went, I was talking about periods, because of period and everything. And then I was still learning I was looking for the words to use for egg harvesting, the one that is trending now. I was looking for that word. She said, "Mommy, what? I know what you want to say now. It's not when girls go and sell their eggs." I say, So I said, tell me more. So what are we saying? That is the world we're living in now. So please, and you know what? See, it is better for them to be informed than for them to be under-informed. Please trust me. It is better for them to be informed than for them to be under-informed. Because in under-information, there'll be lies, there'll be half statements, half truths, which your girl does not need. But when she understands that yes, girls can harvest eggs, go and sell. So when they're trying to quote this for her, when that is a part of, I hope you know it's a part of sex conversation. I hope you know. It didn't used to be, but now it is. Your girl has to know. So that when she gets into school and girls are trying to, because it's very rampant now, I think that's the easiest thing girls are doing to make money now. When they can write, when they can ghostwrite, when they can create, when they can do all sorts of things, when they can pay, when they can sew, when they can do because easy money, they want easy money, they don't want to tax their brain. The girls, not a girl naturally doesn't want to use this, but let me tell you what I know. So I had a challenge. Okay, produce this product in under a month. And said, what? And I started giving myself excuses. Oh, I got to work. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, did you know that day before yesterday I delivered on that product under 1 month? So why? I pushed myself. And that's why I know these things. A girl will naturally not want to push herself until she's forced to. So force them to push themselves. So let them understand. There's egg harvesting now. Who knows what is next? And I hope you know that there is an impact on egg harvesting and future fertility. Let them know. There's surrogacy, there's all sort of things. Let them know. Don't put anything like this under your tongue. You must never. It's a disservice to your girl. It's a disservice. You are cheating her. Because the world out there, it's not smiling. It's not smiling. There was one I had of in my team mentors group and all of that. The girl, 9 months, she didn't come home. I don't know what she said to her parent one day. For all 9 months, they didn't see their child. Things are happening. So please. Since I've been talking since morning, have you heard me say, don't sleep with this? That's it. That connection is gone. It's gone. So that one now, it depends on what are your family values. What do you believe? How much of esteem do you hold what I said about body, about pies, and all of that? That's what you want to sell to your daughter. But what predisposes them? What are those things that predisposes them to these things? That's the conversation that you must know. Don't raise gullible girls that everybody will just want to be lying to. Hiya, do you know how many people? Do you know how many people boys have slept with using lie, all manner of lies, all manner impossible lies, impossible things they have said to them. Because why? The guardians have slept, the parents have slept. May we not sleep, oh, because the war is real. Then finally, where I will stop for today. I've talked about a lot, more than 10. I'll just brief, just brought through it. Finally, for today, parental confusion. Yes, is a part of sex conversation. You are here, all of these things I've been saying since morning. Oh, you have to have skills. Oh, you do have your friendship have to be on point. Oh, you have to dress well. Oh, you have to be person. So, oh, you have to know who you are. Oh, your appetite. What are you consuming? Yeah. Your mind, feed your mind. Personal hygiene, personal hygiene and body knowledge. All of those things I've said. Fertility. This is what it is. Okay, but you are confusing them with what you're doing. You have told them, oh, it's not good to watch it's not good to watch immoral content. It's not good to watch porn, but you have some apps on your phone that nobody can access. You're confusing your girl. It's part of sex conversation. So you can be married and then not, you can be married, yes, be not be having extra sexual partners and still being pure. Yes, excuse me. It's a possibility. The things you're hiding. Some people, your phone has face lock, hand lock, grid lock. Before you are able to access. So my question, what are you hiding? I tell my teenage girls, I said, sin thrives in secrecy. If you are watching me live, you can put in the comment section. Sin thrives in secrecy. They cannot see. They should not see. What must they not see? I'm not saying your teenage girl should not have unhindered access to your phone. No. But I'm saying, what are you watching? What are you watching? What are you seeing? You're an adult. Oh, no, after all, I'm an adult. We know you're an adult. But this is that you're hiding to sing. Oh, your girls, no, you know what? I was saying somewhere, I was in a commission, we're having a commission. I said, your girls, your teenagers, they will eventually figure you out. They will. There's a way they will figure you out. And when they figure you out, you will lose them. Because why? They will hate the hypocrisy, they will hate the double standard, and they will not listen. So don't let them figure you out. Let there be nothing. Let there be nothing that you'll be found wanting on with respect to your girls. I know it's hard. So if you are struggling with your sexuality, please go and look for help. So it's not by watching all those illicit content. No. Because of course we know that porn is exaggerated. Nobody, no physical human body can do all of those things that they do. I've never seen porn, but I can imagine, why it is now a problem. I mean, adults are still struggling. I'm wondering, which kind of wahala? What is all of this problem? Which kind of wahala be this? Already without porn, so there's so many things saturating. They now want to add porn on top of that, and then you're parenting girls, teenage girls, that their curiosity is high like this. You are playing. You are just playing. So please, you work on it. Work on the way your appetite, the way I talked about appetite where your girl is concerned. It's the same way it concerns you. You also work on your appetite. Let your appetite be healthy. If you're watching, you can put in the comment section. Let your appetite be healthy. Let it be healthy. Sex is not dirty. So don't make it dirty. Don't make it because of how you're doing it. So all of those things that you're hiding, this one they must not see. Your partner must not see. This one must. What is the problem? What kind of problem is that one? What kind of problem is that one? My phone has had one password since the year they gave it to me. It's still the same password. I don't understand. Because if I want to change, I will forget, and that will be problematic for everybody. So, dear parents, don't confuse the girls. You are the ones telling them, "Oh, body piety," but somehow you enter that pressure of you feel the urge to show just so you tell your designer it shouldn't be more, just a little cleavage. I don't understand. Why do we want to see your breast? I don't want to see. I'm not interested. Neither is the next person. Cover up, dress well, decently, everything. Why? Because you have a girl. I keep saying I've known this for years. Even before I started now working call with girls, I understand that I have a girl. Do you understand? Do you understand that she's watching you? Do you understand that you're a curriculum she's watching? They will figure you out. And when they figure you out, they won't listen. Because they will not love the hypocrisy. They will not love the double standard. So don't be caught doing what you don't want them to be caught doing. Do you understand? Don't confuse them. Don't send double signal. I have seen adults, married people. They wait, the slit of the dress will just go up. It's just going up and up. And what is all of this problem? There is no dignity in nudity. There is no dignity there. I don't understand. What is all of this problem? What is all of this? It's confusing the girls. Because why? You are talking one thing, you actually saying something else. It's not your fault. I don't blame you. I blame what you consume. So many social celebrities, all of them, because all of them, everybody's everybody's as though there's a race, there's a commission to just. I don't understand. I don't understand. So, dear parents, let us not confuse these girls. They are worrying. They don't understand. They don't know which one to do. They don't know. You go to church on Sunday like this, church that you think which is what you are wondering. You go outside, hey, it is confusing to the girls, and it is part of sex conversation. I've mentioned like 12 or 13. I'll just go through it one more time. I said number one, the dressing, the piercings, the friendship, the skills, money. Money is a big part of sex conversation for girls. This is what I said about money. Money, identity, appetites, their mind, the personal hygiene and body knowledge. I forgot to put that. Should I put that? Personal hygiene and body knowledge. Let your daughter know her own body herself. Fertility and egg harvesting, then parental confusion. All of these are variants of sex conversations that you must begin to have with your daughter once she's 10 and above. Please. So this is no longer the time of don't sleep with this one, sleep with this one. This is not the time of private part, public part. This is a time of what are the things that pressures girls? What pushes girls into having premarital sex? What pushes girls into doing things they don't want to do? And how you can begin to help your girl, veer them off that path so that their sexual purity journey is not truncated. We'll call it a day for today. I hope that you've learned something. And yes, I'm cooking something again for your girls. Watch out for it. So don't forget, bring your guests to our community. Reach out to us on Instagram, reach out to us on Facebook, on where again are we? YouTube, where everywhere. Please, Twitter Academy. Let us grow this community together. Then register your girls, please. Please, please, I'm begging again. Register your girls. In the course of the year, we're going to be doing a paid course. Then we'll roll it out in the WhatsApp community first. Then we'll see how we take it from there. I hope you have learned something. If you have learned something, tell somebody about Twitter Academy. I'm glad that you are here. I don't take it for granted. Have a blessed week and don't stop talking to your girls. Bye bye.